Sometimes we have that feeling of when, especially in terms of people that are in charge of other people, we expect others to do what we say. When you're in work mode and you say, I need this done, people get it done. You set the tone. This is how we want to do it. And sometimes we translate that into our own romantic relationships. Oh, no, I said it needs to be this way. So you know what you need to do? You need to do it this way. And it's a different shift when you're doing something that's romantic versus something that is, you have to be captain of the ship. And so whenever you're in those difficult conversations, you only seem something to win, you're going to have a hard problem. What I teach is, instead of seeing arguments as something to win, you see them as something to unravel. Meaning, what we want to do is pull my way, and then you pull it your way, and it just makes it worse. It makes it worse. We have to give up. And it's not until that next conversation that we actually try and care of what happened. I will often tell someone, help me find the knot. Help me find the knot. And what I'm doing is encouraging them to say, I'm not saying, what's wrong with you? I'm not saying, can you be any more stupid? I'm saying, help me find the knot. It's a way of detaching the issue, detaching the problem, saying this is something for us both to look at, help unravel what am I missing? That phrase right there is very, very effective. If you can just ask them the question, what am I missing? They will always tell you. Because most likely it's not something that you're focused on. You're only focused on what you're saying. You're not focused on what they're hearing. Big, big difference.
When we approach disagreement like a duel, we often lose sight of what truly matters, the relationship not being right. Many arguments don't end in real resolution. They end in retreat. One person stops talking, walks away, or gives up out of exhaustion. John Gottman, a renowned relationship psychologist, showed that the way we handle conflict is one of the strongest predictors of a relationship's long-term health. It's not about who's right, it's about how we argue. One powerful insight is to replace the idea of an argument with a knot we need to untangle together. Instead of saying, you're wrong, or worse, how can you not understand? The author suggests this: help me find the knot. That one phrase changes everything. It turns conflict into collaboration. It frames the issue as something external to the couple, a shared problem we can explore side by side. It's a form of communication that's both assertive and empathetic. He also warns against bringing a command mindset into a relationship. People who are used to leading or giving orders at work sometimes carry that same directive tone into their personal life, but love is not a hierarchy. That said, this doesn't mean avoiding conflict altogether.